In the ghostly pallor of the moonlight, a solitary figure, Emily, found herself navigating a desolate stretch of road, her grip on the steering wheel betraying the tension coursing through her veins. The forest around her was eerily quiet, amplifying her sense of isolation. Out of nowhere, a figure materialized in the beam of her headlights, causing her to slam on the brakes, skidding to a halt, mere inches away from the stranger. As the dust cleared, Emily strained to see through her windshield, her eyes widening in horror at the sight before her. A figure draped in tattered rags, its face hidden in darkness. But there was something about the way it moved, something so unnatural, so uncanny. It sent an icy shiver down Emily's spine. She reached out, her voice trembling. "Are you okay?" But the figure didn't respond. Instead, it stepped into the light, revealing a face that was not a face. Empty sockets stared back at her where eyes should be. A gaping void replaced where a mouth should have been. A surge of terror coursed through Emily as she came to the horrifying realization that she was not dealing with something of this world, but rather something that defied reason and logic. Before she could react, the figure extended an impossibly long hand, its fingers clawing at the air. Panic set in as Emily fumbled for the door handle, her instincts screaming at her to escape. But just as she was about to flee, the figure spoke. Its voice, a chilling whisper, echoed in Emily's mind. "You cannot run from me, Emily!" It hissed, its tone laced with malice and hunger. In a frantic rush of fear, Emily threw the car into gear and sped off into the night, leaving the creature alone in the darkness. But as she drove, an unsettling feeling lingered, the sensation of being watched, of being hunted. And as the moon disappeared behind a veil of clouds, Emily knew her nightmare was far from over. The creature was still out there, lurking in the shadows, biding its time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The question was, when?